We have come back to a slight fork in the timeline because something happened which really was very, very bad for my lovely Dark Elf race. It happened in about an hour's time, but I've come back to make that not happen. So that sometimes you have to do that with this game, especially if you're trying to record it. So forgive me. Please forgive me. I've also put my hair up in a ponytail, so, you know, that's just the way things go. So yeah, the change of plans is that she's actually going to come with us. We're going to just kind of abandon this to its own devices. We're going to make a bit of money out of it and just leave it there. Kind of forget about it for the time being. We're going to both come down here and we're going to go and deal with this situation up here. And the other thing I noticed, I built a wall here, which was really dumb of me because I meant to build a wall there. So yeah, that's a thing. So I'll just deconstruct that wall there. We'll get rid of that, pretend it never happened. And then I will have to upgrade this and build another wall down there. But unfortunately I can't upgrade that yet because I just want to wait for the next turn so I can start upgrading this, because that unlocks a load of really useful stuff. I also shouldn't have put that there. Should put that there. So there's a couple of things that went a bit wrong. Now I'm wondering if I can go back in time and fix them, but I don't think I can. So anyway, let's not worry too much. We're going to leave that as is. We're going to send the troops down here. We're going to conquer that. Hopefully nothing else bad will happen in the meantime. Cross your fingers. The Skaven are still dead. That did happen. That was great. We did very well with the Skaven. We just need to go and have a war with some Wood Elves. Other Dark Elves. It's important to kill your own kind in this game, especially if you're Dark Elves. It's quite, these games always start with a kind of a bring everybody together. So we want to become like the only Dark Elf with all of the Dark Elf lands, and then we'll be able to take on whoever has become the only whatever other race. Right, so what's going on? Winds of Pain. World yields blah 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 blah. Magic, blah da da. Winds of Pain. Winds of Magic starting. Okay, cool. That's handy. 10 turns we're going to have good magic, so we should do some battles if possible. Right. Merciless. You need to get some. What do you need? To heal a bit, really.
Turn the snow red.
Go down there and hide for a bit.
King of Nagaroth.
Cruel Dreadlord.
You can go down there and stand on the front line. And I'm going to recruit some extra people for her. Huh? Did that happen because... Oh, she's in March mode. Right, next turn we'll turn her off March mode. We'll then take a sort of a resting turn. Oh, we got stuff. Right, let's go for... more growth. More growth everywhere. Right, now we've got enough money for that. Get that done. And have we got anything here that would be really useful? Torture posts, potentially. You're never going to get to level 4 though, which means I'm slightly wasteful. Maybe we should build something like that. Den of Outlaws. I mean, who doesn't want a Den of Outlaws in your city? I mean, it's asking to be built, isn't it? But what do we got, though? We get Shades, who then turn into Shades with greatswords or Shades dual weapons. And what do these guys do? They stalk, which means they're kind of hidden all the time. Vanguard, which means you can put them anywhere. They're anti-infantry. Armor-piercing missiles, Vanguard and Stalk. Yeah, it might be quite good, but they're so expensive. I mean, their upkeep is 237, whereas these guys I mean, we do want to get this upgraded so we can get some of these guys, because these are badass. Anyway, I'm just looking at things and dreaming now. And I need to be more sensible about what I'm doing. He doesn't need that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build one of those. I'm going to demolish one of these. I'm going to press turn. Then the next turn I'm going to put something else over there in the other building, because that's the one which is going to get invaded. The other one's nice and safe, so it's a good place to have your kind of military units being created. Because it can't... basically, if you suddenly lose the town where all of your best specialised military units are created, you can't build those guys anymore, and it's a right pain in the arse. And that didn't take very long anyway. So now we have a spare slot here, which is great because we can get some extra cash and furs for trade. And also, because this is level 2, we can upgrade it and get dark crossbowmen with shields, which are like the upgraded version. Right, how are you?
There is growing unrest.
I keep hearing tales of this growing unrest. I'm not sure I believe them myself.
Feared warrior.
You can hang out there for a bit, that's fine.
Dark servant.
There's nothing she can usefully do. I suppose we could send her and scout a bit. But we're not actually at war with them, so that would be pointless. So I think we're just going to tell her to bide her time. Just have a quick check-in over here. So that is gradually being repaired in terms of the walls. And it's making us a little bit of money. When this ticks up to 125, we will upgrade it. And then we can put something else in there which will make it grow slightly faster. And gradually we'll expand out over here. But I'm not... I did that just now, and when I did it, all sorts of bad happened. So I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to go this way instead. And in actual fact, what I'm also going to do is enact a process of saving the game every 3 or 4 turns, so that when I do something horrifically stupid, which seems to happen quite regularly, I'll be able to drop back in time and it won't be quite so far. That's the plan. I'll probably forget and still end up in the right pickle. Right, so here we are again. You should now be fine. But I would like to give you 1 extra unit of swordsmen. Eh.
King of Nagaroth.
King of Nagaroth and all that jazz. I don't want to spend any more money. I don't want to go below 1,000 in how much money I can build. Money I can make. So if anything, I need to take her swordsman away, but...
I am the Witch King.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Don't...
For the Witch King,
King of the Truki.
master of cruelty. Power awaits me.
Should we upgrade that? I think we probably should. Because it'll be a way of getting extra cash. Cool. That's everything done. Next turn, I must remember to save the game. Otherwise, I get into that situation again. It's like, oh no, what turn is it? 16. Shit. It's all fine. It's all good. Everything's great. No need to worry. Everything's happening. And the good news is that Mung have gone to war with somebody else, and it's not me. And that's really a cause for extreme happiness.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
I think I'd like to have a war with you.
Forbidden magic. My heart is filled with hate for you and yours.
We would like to declare war.
Before your true master. Glorious carnage.
Let's go.
End them.
Okay, there's not very many people living here, but they do have walls.
Come, Truki.
And what you'll find is there'll probably be an army come and attack me from over there in a minute.
Cruel dreadlord.
So I'm going to do something kind of crazy. I'm going to sit there and just get in the way. I'm literally sacrificing her in the hope that it'll buy us some time. Don't know if it will work. I pressed end turn without thinking about it. Oh, hello. Back up. I think we're allied with those guys, so they may actually be helping me. I don't know what's going on over there. Here we go. Right, so you need to retreat.
For victory! Retreat!
There we are. Interesting. So we're fighting the same types of units that we have. So where are our advantages? Our advantages are the fact that we've got this dude, we've got some of these guys, halberd infantry, and we've got a couple of units of those. Plus we've got all the cav, which these guys do not have. So we should win. But I'm not going to let the computer do it. I am going to press the quick save button.
Merciless host.
And then I'm going to fight the battle. This is it. This will probably be the remaining part of this episode because it's going to take a wee while to get through this. We looks like we may have a slight hill we can stand on. Kind of here-ish. If that's true, that would be cool. That does seem to be going down, but it's probably not very steep. Oh, that's maximum magic points, so we will definitely keep that. Does appear as if our allies are coming from exactly the wrong place and will get themselves murdered, which could be a problem. But it does also look like their allies are coming from the opposite place than mine. So, okay, that's going to be an interesting problem. Let's just sort all these guys out. Actually, they probably need to be number 8. They can be number 7. Right. Squad up. 3. And who we got left? Probably won't work as one. Probably end up splitting those up and moving them somewhere. Definitely don't want them there though. So this is a bit of a weird, bumpy little old place, isn't it? I mean, in an ideal world, I'd almost like them to attack me from down there, so I can hide up here. But that's probably not that great a plan. I think what is a good plan is potentially having a bunch of archers there with the defensive line of spearmen like that. I think we're going to stick the halberdiers down here and actually call them number 5 on their own. Swordsmen can be over here, covering that flank because there's bound to be loads of troops over there. Horse archers, they're going to be having a good time riding around killing stuff, and the cavalry also needs to be at the back out of the way. Let's get you there, sir. Who am I missing? Oh, it's the other archers. They're kind of the run-around archers who can shoot and fire at the same time because they've got guns that go... that'll do. Oh, they've done that. That's really quite helpful. Just bring them in there and we'll deal with them in a minute when they arrive. Well, there is a little... Hang on. Hang on.
Dread spears. On to slaughter. Battle ready. Onwards to murder. Carnage awaits. Corsair handbows.
Just trying to run everybody into the right sort of place so we can get involved. Not have a bit of a problem with a hill, though it's gone a bit wrong. And somebody's using magic on me, which is never fun.
Carnage calls.
Right. Horse cav, where have you gone? Horse cav? What the hell am I talking about? Go and kill those. Actual cav.
To destruction. Going. Glorious destruction. By Drakira. Slash. Kill. Slay them. Dread spears.
All shall tremble.
All shall tremble. Especially those ones. Let's get some support going in here.
Hear my words.
You guys go and help them. You guys go and intercept them. You guys go and intercept them. Do seem to be a little bit outnumbered here, right? Go and kill that person on your own. You're a hard enough person. You'll be fine. She's a hero. Right, where's me Dreadlord gone?
Come forth.
Attack! Blackguards, as you say.
Well, the good news is that my cavalry do seem to be fairly well mincing his, which is great. His archery has taken an absolute panning from my cavalry there. The bad news is that my actual army is not doing so well. So let's try and keep him alive if we can. Are you too close to shoot? Is that what your issue is, or you are actually shooting?
Dark shards.
That's not good news.
Handbows.
Come on, there's so many people shooting at those guys. They must rout. Look at them, they're just littering corpses. Nah.
Dark Riders. For the king.
I've upset quite a lot of those people, but I got a bit attacked by their wizard. So I'm going to turn around and charge the wizard, because, you know, he's a wizard.
Dark shards.
Why would you not? I'm also going to ride my cavalry out over here and try and get a bit more involved. Right, you're alive again, good. We have one. Let's just say that right now. We have definitely one.
Terror and death. Battle ready. It is done. Urathan. Attack.
Although I don't really want my cavalry to be sitting there getting shot at by arrows. That seems a bit foolhardy. I would rather have them chasing.
I crave battle.
Dark Rider crossbows.
Nice one. Nice one, Evil Lyn. Come and get involved somewhere else now. Right, troops who are not fighting. Just come and fight.
Blood will flow.
Victory is ours! We totally demolished them. That's a good feeling. That was a good 8 minutes. That was well spent. It was basically the cavalry did a good job. They destroyed a load of archers, and with all the archer support dead on their side, we were able to just mince them. We did take quite heavy damage, but it's mainly in these troops who are, as I like to call it, the worst. And they're going to get entirely upgraded and fixed anyway, so it's fine. Absolutely fine. Very good result there. I'm not sure what it means. Oh, look at that. Very good. Evil Lyn's forces only lost 3 people. She was mainly the only one who got involved. So yeah, I don't know whether that means we take the settlement or not. If it does, then fantastic. But I don't think it does. We'll find out. We will certainly take the slaves and all the replenishment that they bring.
The world will kneel.
It would appear that we did not get the settlement. Oh!
Lurks behind every syllable. Speak.
That's really bad news. Ugh. Nothing you can do about that? Are you taking it, or are you just looting me and running away? Looting and running away. Fine. Well, we can live with that. They've stolen a load of money and made a lot of people unhappy. But they've left our infrastructure okay. Now, these guys in the north, these Hmong people, they're the ones who really ripped me apart in my last episode, which caused me to have to go back in time. So I'm keen to not let that happen again, but I don't really know what to do about it. But we have just successfully built a tower, so we've got some cash.
Possession of the circlet of iron is key.
We've been given a quest to get the circlet of iron, which is cool, and we need to do that. But we need to beat people in
Would be
fights.
strengthened by the raising of a new army. Appoint another command, and you.
Now they want me to build another army, but I don't want to. I've got 2 armies. It's just one of them's not very good. He died. Hey, we got a kettle drummer. And they stole 600 of our gold. Okay. And everyone seems to have leveled up. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to take sadistic at this point.
Destroy them. No mercy. Slaughter them.
I mean, that's a win, isn't it? Let's just auto-resolve. Going to auto-resolve this. Done.
Leave nothing behind.
That was definitely worthwhile because that was a mission and we had to do that. And now that's done, we can go and worry about those nasty green human barbarian chaos dudes from the north. Yeah, that was good.
Ghound has fallen, my lord. The depraved followers of the hag.
Ensure the following building is built. Temple of
to you.
Hecate? Hecate?
Be wary of a counterattack.
She's dead.
Be sure to erect a shrine as soon as can be, in order to gain the scrolls you seek.
My visions predict failure.
Although we do still have to kill that one as well. But that's alright, we can deal with it. We can deal with all of these things as long as those human green dudes don't come rushing back in and kill us all, we'll be alright.
A victory most cruel.
Slightly bad news, this place is rubbish. It's got a gold mining pit though. Hang on. Go away. Which is great for cash. Oh my god, that's good for cash. Right,
King Malekith.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
right. Okay. Do I even want to do that? I was just thinking about taking some of these units and running back to my own bit of territory.
I have brought them ruin.
But oh, there's Mung encampment. So that means the Mung capital's probably somewhere out here. Because they've got 4 Mung encampment, right, which I can see. That one. Dagrak's End. Iron Frost. So that looks like an absolute shoe-in for the place where their capital is. The problem we've got, right, is we're fighting against these people and they're better than us. They're much better than us. They've got better equipment and they've got better everything. So the way we can get round that is by upgrading some stuff. They hurt all of our buildings, that's kind of mean. So what does that give us? That gives us an extra 200, and an extra 200 gold and an extra 10 growth. That sounds like a bargain. How much was that? 2,400. That gives us an extra 50, an extra 15 marbles, and it makes everything else cheaper by 5% in these 3. That's kind of a good thing to have, but does it help me against these Mung people? What potentially would is maybe a death hag. Because I think I've got a mission for that as well. Let's just check on the missions. I'm going to check on the missions and then call this an end of an episode before I make a decision. So we have got capture a bunch more people, build one of these 2 buildings, which we've got the option of doing right now. That one, or that, wow! Or that one. Seek ruins. We need to go and have a rummage in some ruins. We've got to get a load of scrolls, which is fine. That's kind of an ongoing thing. Recruit a lord. Does it actually want me to recruit a new lord? Okay. I mean, now we've got a gold mine, things might suddenly start to change.
A storm rages.
Yeah. Lots of choices, and I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to make those choices at the beginning of the next episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Hopefully we will survive and those horrible green humans at the top won't kill us too badly. I think we're going to go through Ashrak, capture that, and then try and capture their capital if we can, because they're a pain in the backside. But we're not going to get to that next turn. Next episode's going to take, it's probably going to be building most of the time. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you again soon. Take care. Bye.